What's good? What's good, NaijaHotstars family? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy is back again with another tea-spilling, heartbreaking story that will absolutely blow your mind. Listen, when I tell you this story will give you chills, I mean literally goosebumps. I'm talking about AG Baby himself, Adekunle Gold, and the day Beyonce's team came calling. But plot twist, he was secretly praying that Beyonce rejects his song. I know, you're probably thinking that why would anyone want Queen B to say no? Well, honey, grab your tissues and buckle up because this story is about to take you on an emotional roller coaster. Before we dive in this beautiful mess of a story, smash that subscribe button if you love raw, authentic celebrity stories. We're about to explore why sometimes the most personal art is too sacred to share, even with Beyonce. So picture this scene with me, people. Picture this scene with me. It's 2019. The Lion King soundtrack is the hottest thing in the entertainment. Beyonce is literally blessing African artists left and right. Every Nigerian artist is praying for that phone call, that email that would, get them the golden opportunity to work with Beyonce. Now, imagine when you are Adekunle Gold, your manager busts in through the door like, bro, Beyonce's team wants to hear what you've got. This should be the moment you're jumping up on the table, calling your mother, posting on Instagram with thousands of emojis. But here's where it gets interesting. AG Baby wasn't celebrating. No, he wasn't. In fact, part of him was dreading it. And when you hear what was going through his mind, what he was going through at that point in time, you will understand why this moment was both a blessing and a burden. Let me paint you a picture that will break your heart and inspire you at the same time. 2019 wasn't just any year for Adekunle Gold. It was the year his world completely collapsed. I mean, he had just lost his father. Now, if you have ever lost someone close to you, you know that grief isn't just sadness. This numbing fog that makes everything feel empty. AG Baby described it perfectly. He said he couldn't even remember if it was morning or night, sunny or raining. His whole world had collapsed. But here's what makes artists special, NaijaHotstars family. Even in their darkest hour, they create. So there's AG Baby, forced himself into his small Lagos studio, probably with red swollen eyes, picking up that microphone. And what came out? Pure, unfiltered pain. A song so raw, so personal, so sacred that he had secretly hoped that Beyonce wouldn't want it. The song was called Simile, which means rest on me in Yoruba. Let me break this down for you because this is where it gets really deep. Simile isn't just a song. It was AG Baby crying for direction. It was him pouring out every ounce of pain he was carrying into that lyrics. Think about it. You're grieving, you're broken, your manager is pushing you to create because Beyonce is calling. But the only thing coming out of you is this incredible personal letter to your deceased father. How do you even process that? This man looked at what he created and thought, this is more than a song. This is my therapy section. This is my conversation with God. This is so sacred to give anybody else, even Queen B. And honestly, the audacity, the beautiful, unnecessary audacity to value your art over Beyonce's collaboration, I have to respect that. So here comes the moment of truth, NaijaHotstars family. The submission has been made, and Adekunle's Gold team sent Simile to Beyonce's camp. Now, normally this is where artists are biting their nails, checking emails every 5 minutes, practicing and, practicing their acceptance speech and, hoping for more. But not AG Baby. This man was secretly praying and hoping for a no response. And when that rejection finally came in, he felt all the relief he can get in the world. Not disappointed, not heartbreak. Relief, he said himself. It was a chance to hold on to a piece of himself that felt so sacred to give away. Can you imagine the weight that lifted off his shoulder? Like, thank God I get to keep this part of my conversation with my father to myself. This story isn't just about Adekunle Gold and Beyonce. This is about knowing the value of your personal act. This is about understanding that not everything you create is meant to be commodified. In a world where we're always chasing the next big opportunity, the next big collaboration, the next viral moment, the next everything, AG Baby reminded us that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to say, this one is mine. And now, years later, Simile is part of his upcoming album titled Fuji, dropping on October 3rd. It found its home exactly where it was meant to be, with the artist who bled to create it. The fans are already reacting to this story online, praising AG Baby's vulnerability, because in a world full of calculated moves and strategic collaborations, raw honesty hits differently. So what do you think, NaijaHotstars family? Was Adekunle Gold right to secretly hope that Beyonce would reject his song? Or should art always chase the biggest platform possible? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below, because we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And speaking of personal stories, make sure you are subscribed, because we have more raw, authentic celebrity stories coming your way. Kindly hit that notification bell so that you will never miss the tea when it's spinning hot. Also, if you're an artist watching this, remember, not everything you create needs to be for public consumption.